Hey guys, I'm here with a fun layout and I'm scrapbooking high school graduation photo of my son from a couple of years ago. And I did a little work ahead of time. I have these die cuts. They are from Close to My Heart and oh my gosh, they're amazing. They're made for slimline cards. So here in the future, I will be making some slimline cards with this also to kind of show you how to use it on cards. But look at how awesome this is because you could cut a couple of them and be able to span a whole 12 by 12 layout. So I'm using an older Amy, I think it's called Saturday Afternoon maybe for Amy Tangerine. I cannot remember. Collection that I had gotten at my little scrapbook store. And I'm going to play around and see what we can do here. I wanted to show you the other stencil that I got too with all of these circles. And I think this would be really fun to do for a pool page, and do bubbles in different shades of blue or teal, or beach page. So fun. So yeah, keep an eye out for more videos using these die cuts. And I'll leave a link to my website. I am a Close to My Heart maker, and if you're interested in purchasing these, I think they're $20 a piece, and just click on that link below. So let's get started. Alright guys, so this is a pretty simple layout, and I forgot to mention this is from my monthly series called From Our Scrap Bin, and there's some ladies that have joined me every month, and their links are below, so check out how they used scraps from their scrap bin to create their layout. Now this one, pretty straightforward. I used the scraps to back my my punched out heart banner there. So I just used scraps from that Amy Tan collection. And of course, this is always a great way to use up your scraps by filling in a die cut. And so I was kind of going through all of the embellishments that I have and stickers, trying to kind of figure out what I was going to do. I'm using a background sheet from Vicki Boutin. I believe this was from her first mixed media pad. And I absolutely love these mixed media pads. I will leave a link to the mixed media pad if I can find it. I'll leave that below. If I can't find this one, I can leave you to at least one of her mixed media pads. I'll leave links to whatever ones I can find. So this is how I started. I was gonna start with the stars going in a vertical fashion. And right now I've got a piece of wax paper, and I'm just kind of going through everything and pulling out what I think I might want to use on this layout. And can you believe that nothing that I pulled out did I use? Crazy. I did not use any embellishments. Oh, I used one sticker from the sticker collection, from the sticker sheet. But everything else, I really didn't embellish too much on this one. But it is all just stuff from my stash. So I'm kind of playing around with the title here. And this is where I got really stuck. I love the colors that I chose to go with the photo. And then when I was trying to figure out the title, it just was not coming together. And I was going to do many different things, and you'll see me trying out some of these things here. And finally, you'll see in a little bit where I make some significant changes to the layout, and then I finally come across a title that I feel like will work. Pulling out some more embellishments here. Or stickers. Those gold stickers are actually super old from Stampin' Up, I think. And I love them. They're clear stickers. So they look like, when you use them, they look like you've painted on them or something. Here's a transparency from my stash, and I was going to use this to kind of just add a little bit of interest around my photo. And then I really like this light bulb puffy sticker from Vicki Boutin that says Shine Bright. This is just a photo of my son for his graduation. Now, he graduated right in the beginning of COVID, so of course there was no ceremony and stuff like that. It was all, well, they did get to walk through, but no big ceremony or anything. So I'm just going to keep moving things around, trying to figure out my stinking title. And I think I'm going to put this hooray. And I thought, oh, I have hooray. And then I had something that said graduate. So I was going to do hooray graduate and put that down below the picture as the title. But once I start laying it out, I don't like it. So here I just glued down all those stars. I am going to use that camera, and it's got some gold foil on it. And I really like the size of that embellishment. And it is really just from a 12 by 12 paper, like cut apart, from a cut apart sheet that I used for that. And it was just sitting in one of my, one of my little bins here. So I'm going to place my photo down, and after I spend all of this time, you guys, putting the photo down, doing all these things, and I realize it's bothering me so bad because my line of stars is not straight. Because I pieced these together, remember they were 2 die cuts, the bottom half I didn't line up perfectly straight, and it was driving me crazy. So you're going to see what I do to fix that in a little bit. But right now I'm going to move forward, and I think my title at this point is going to be Hooray Graduate. But once I get it on there, it just didn't feel right. With the size of that camera embellishment, the title just felt puny, and I just didn't like it. And then I knew I wanted to use that Shine Bright, and the difference in material between the graduate, what spelled out graduate, and the Shine Bright, and the tones of the 2 blacks, to me just did not go. So I ended up waxing that idea too. I mean, y'all, this is the simplest layout, and I bet it took me 2 hours to create because I just kept moving things around. First, it took me probably a good 30 plus minutes to figure out what my title was going to be. So, and then once I do that, it comes together super quick. So you're going to see me change things up here in a minute. There we go. I'm like, I am not liking, you can see how the stars kind of tilt down to the right on that right hand side. So I decided maybe if I put the title there to kind of fill in that gap, it straightens it. It makes your eye make it look a little more straight, even though it's not. It is definitely not straight. I feel like it disguises the kind of slanting, and I had glued those stars down so well, so they were not coming up. There was no way for me to rescue that. So I changed my design, and I really end up liking how it turns out. So I decided to go vertical. Now I'm deciding, do I want the photo above the title? I think I could have done that, but it seemed like a lot of blank space to the left. Oh my goodness. Now I'm thinking, yeah, that didn't work. Do you see what I mean? I mean, I cut out a ton of this video, you guys, and it's still taking me forever. So this is the design, the layout I decided to come up with. And then I'm going to try to get my photo straight, which I don't ever put anything down straight, it seems like, but I do my best. And I decided not to back the photo because I thought it would take away from the stars if I just kept adding more behind the photo. And I really didn't need it because of the background. So I really like the simplicity of how the photo is not backed. Okay, I was going to put that light bulb there, but then I felt like everything was crowding the photo. So what I end up doing is pulling that light bulb up to the upper left-hand corner of the page, which I really like a little bit better. It gives that photo a little space to breathe, But what I like is the Good Things title and the Shine Bright. They are both from Vicki Boutin, so they match really well. Now, before I moved that up, I was trying to figure out a cluster up there, and nothing I was doing did I like. And then that's when I decided, well, shoot, I'll just move that light bulb up. And then you're going to see me pull in those awesome gold clear stickers. So I got gold on that camera, gold foil. So I wanted to make sure to bring in some gold foil somewhere else. And this was the perfect opportunity. So there was these strips of stickers that kind of look like brush strokes across the top. So I put those across the top of the layout, and I love it. It's simple, but it really, really finishes the page. Once I get this done on the top, you guys, all I do is add some enamel dots. I used some gold, some of the hearts from that sticker sheet, that gold sticker sheet, to put in 3 different clusters. So I kind of have a little cluster to the right of the title, very simple. Then, of course, the cluster with the camera, and then the cluster of the Shine Bright. So it's giving you kind of a somewhat of a diagonal design, more probably like an L design, but your eye would read it kind of as a diagonal. So I hope you enjoyed this process. Here are some close-ups. Don't forget to check the links below and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thanks, guys.